big-time movie star, recurring artist, very funny comedian. Jamie Foxx is on his way out.
Hey, anybody want some of this?
Jamie Foxx is one of the baddest.
Because brothers can't never give you your full props.
I told Jamie he was going to be famous.
Jamie Foxx, you could act.
Jamie Foxx, he's got the voice, he's got the looks, he's got everything. I mean, it's unbelievable.
We like to party. Who likes to party?
Praise the Lord.
Oscar-winning dramatic actor.
We've been blessed with the opportunities to have a drama lane.
Comedian with hits on the big and small screen.
It's hard to believe the guy on the screen is the same goofball as the comic book.
I'm the innovator and the motivator, the originator of this stuff.
And a chart-topping sexy singer.
May I say it, Jamie? You have the voice of an angel.
Oscar-winning actor. He's a multi-platinum recording artist, Grammy-nominated singer, a terrific stand-up comic.
So you're just taking over show business, apparently, huh? You know, I'm doing my best.
And the Oscar goes to
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx!
Please welcome Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx.
The next president of the United States, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, say that one more time.
Once again, Jamie Foxx. Comedy legend, Jamie Foxx.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to make it do what it do.
Hysterical.
Oh! Yeah, it's Friday. Lovely ladies walking in. Lovely ladies. I don't know who the dude is, but the ladies
don't
are
sit
looking
in that
good.
chair. No,
Don't sit in that chair. You'll get fired.
That chair's too
Who
small.
the fuck is this?
Paging me at 5:46 in the morning. Crack of dawning. Now I'm yawning. Wipe the cold out my eyes. See who's this paging me and why? It's my new girl from the barbershop. Told me he was in the gambling spot. Heard the intricate plot. The niggas want to stick me like flies. Paper neighbor. Slow down, love, please chill. Drop the caper. Remember them niggas up the hill, up in Brownsville, that you rolled dice.
Get in there, Lewis. Drop it. Yeah, my brother.
Come on,
Claudia, you from the East Coast. Get in there.
My brothers now love with disrespect. I didn't say them. They schooled me to some brothers that I knew from back when I was rocking minor figures. Now they heard you blowing up like nitro. Now they want to stick the knife through your wet pipes.
Stick the knife through all y'all wet pipes. This is terrible.
Tell me what you want to do.
Damn, Speedy, get in there, Speedy.
for my paper.
Niggas want to stick me for my paper.
Gee whiz. Damn. Googly.
Cut it. Cut it, God
You heard me? I said googly.
It's really hard to rap that without cussing.
Why?
Googly.
Ask Lewis.
Substituting the swear.
I didn't even know they was cussing. I said all that in my prayer.
Because your first word was mother effer, so.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. Just saying.
That helps me get my
It was
point
mother
across.
feedback is what you said.
We're going to do a quick roll call. Everybody knows in the house. Right quick. Who's at the end looking beautiful and all black?
All black, everything. Claudia Jordan in the house. What's up?
You thought your hair back.
Your
hair get black.
I went back to being like, I'm like original Smurfette kind of.
Yeah, you're like a female Eddie Monster right there. Really.
And I will kill you. I will kill you. I was feeling dark. I feel like I wanted to go back.
You drove in a hearse?
Huh? Yes, I
drove up
did.
in a hearse?
I borrowed Lou Dixon's car.
His car.
His other car.
Yeah, we gotta talk about your
His
car.
Whittle
You said
Street.
you was gonna get rid of that car.
Man, that's my second car.
Over here we got my man. He used to be a great shortstop and now he's a great first baseman.
Thank you, Johnny Mack, for that. I appreciate it. I will drop no balls. No balls.
Well, wait a minute. What you doing?
TDP, Mr. 123 Knox, baby.
Nice baby.
Speaking of not dropping any. Hey, I want to give you a shout out, TDP. You play a mean first base.
He's really good.
Our infield is solid now.
Tight.
We got Speedy up out of there. We in the game.
No. We got a new position for Speedy.
What is that?
He's gonna play behind the back catcher.
Wow.
Or goalie.
You be great at the concession stand. Over here, my man, 10 grand. Been known for 17 years.
I'm sorry.
Yo, it's your boy Speedy.
877.
Still trying to be
What is
sexy.
with the whole?
877.
Oh, he gotta be sexy
Why
right
does
now.
when he talk like that, I get nauseous? I just.
Well, that's morning sickness.
You're pregnant.
Shouts out to fallopian tubes.
Ovulation.
But Speedy, I respect the voice right now, Speedy, because I see you doing your thing. You got a few pieces in here that you looking at. I respect that.
These are friends of mine.
Let me get Put the van on.
They start as friends. They end up as Miss Period.
Over here we got my girl. The hair. It's another different hairstyle. Yeah. She went from long to a bob, from a bob to a nice little young
Jerry curl.
Yeah, it's a nice little curl up in there. Who we got right here?
OG Poetess.
Rehab every day.
How's the rehab going?
Doing great, Louis Dix.
That she's lying.
The rehab is doing good?
No, she's doing good. I haven't gotten in contact in the past 3 weeks.
Oh, y'all been hanging out?
She's been avoiding.
Well, I mean,
Whose
she
crown
right
royal
next to
bag
me.
is this? Whose crown royal bag is this?
And we got the angriest man in radio who will never get a new hairstyle unless heredity jumps right back in.
Hey, brother, I am working my darkest brown today, Louis Dix. I'm heading to Philly for a show, so I have to look a little younger. And you know,
Oh,
and
You going to Philly, LD?
Grease and
I'm going to
formula?
Philly, man. I'm really excited. I have a show, and I've sold 18 tickets.
17 are family, though.
What calls you in your bathroom?
At the Yosha Hall in Philly. I'll be there tomorrow. I'm really excited.
The
A
Yosha
little
Hall.
leery about flying, though.
Why?
Because you
This
don't
is
know.
9/11 joint going on.
Huh?
That was 9 years ago, though.
That's years
Just don't
ago,
put a blanket
man.
on your head. You be all right.
I'm just, but
Don't
I'll
bring
be
a
all right.
backpack.
I do take a pillow with me, though.
I have a picture of you holding a pillow, and I caught you like you were just waking up. You look so angry. Kind of like a gorilla in the mist. But I don't want to bring back old stuff.
Hey, great.
You just call me gorilla in the mid. No,
not you.
I was probably
What
dreaming
are you
about-
doing, Louis Dix, to make yourself look younger? Walking backwards? Because there's nothing you're going to do to make yourself look younger. I mean, you do look younger than the slave, but other than that,
Well, I mean, I'm happy with my look, but I just, I groomed up a little
you're
bit.
not.
you
No, you're
can't
not.
be happy
You
with
can't
your
be
look.
happy with
What
that.
are you talking about?
You took all your mirrors down. You're not happy.
Yeah, you can't be.
I got nice skin. My teeth
took
is
all the
okay.
mirrors?
My teeth are great. My teeth.
Well,
I
we
have no
can't see it
cavities.
because of the mustache.
I have no cap. No, I trimmed my mustache this week. You can see. Okay.
It does look a little thin.
He's
Yeah,
in good
let's
shape,
look there.
especially for his age.
Yeah, no, I'm in shape, and the
Yeah,
only
shape.
problem I have is I got a little problem with one of my
Prostate.
toes.
Anger
Yeah,
management.
One of my toes got a little thing in the middle.
Okay,
and it hurts.
all right.
It's called a ring.
Speaking of
We don't want to talk about no toe rings.
speaking of anger management, from the new life coach of Floyd Mayweather, first name Johnny, last name Mack,
Uh-huh.
middle name
Motherfucker.
motherfucking.
You can say motherfucker on this time.
And when you want to get your life together, just ask for
Johnny
motherfucking
motherfucking
Mack.
Mack. Now, let's just jump right into the Mayweather thing.
Yes.
Y'all gonna hate what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say
We
it.
always hate what you
There's
do.
a couple things going on with him.
Okay, Reed, I'm just gonna say he's a coward. But go ahead and say about
Oh,
the
my
thing.
goodness.
He's a coward.
You can't beat him.
First of all, I'm way bigger than him.
He's a buck. He's
you're
mine.
All you gotta remember, he's a
Size
buck
doesn't
40,
matter.
buck
Size doesn't
45.
matter.
Johnny Mack, he
My-
would
my man.
drop you
He
in
would
a
not.
Johnny Mack.
You talk
Johnny
about
Mack.
ones and twos?
Johnny
He would
Mack.
do one.
Johnny
I'm
Mack.
gonna do more than ones and twos.
Johnny Mack.
I can choke in a street fight. I can kick. I can hit you with a bottle.
You can bite.
I can Mike Tyson. I
You
can
can
jump
beat LL.
I can jump you from the back.
Oh, wait
That's
a
not
minute,
true.
Lou
That's
did.
Johnny Mack. Your arms look like Lou Ferrigno, but your legs are like a pink flamingo.
TDP.
Complete.
I don't have no legs. I do squats, lunges. They just don't work.
Raw
They just
chicken.
They just don't work. Now, let's get into the Mayweather situation, and I'm gonna tell you why I said he's a coward.
Wow.
Read it.
Well, there's a
Poetess.
couple things going on. The latest thing is he was arrested in Vegas today on a grand larceny charge. He's accused of
Right.
taking an iPhone
Hey, that's
from
mine.
Josie Harris, his ex-girlfriend and mother of his 3 children, and the woman, I guess, that is accusing him of domestic violence as well. So
Wow, he couldn't beat her either?
But doesn't that
But
sound...
that's not what I'm talking about. Why I call him a coward. Read about the what he said all the things about Pacquiao.
yeah, well, he was in a recent video, and he made a couple of racist remarks about Pacquiao. Something about him being a yellow chump and
Racial remarks.
making sushi rolls and cook some rice for him after he beats him and whatnot.
And he's Filipino. They don't do that.
Is it brown rice or white rice?
Wild rice.
Yellow rice.
You know what's funny? He goes on and puts his foot in his mouth more because he says, some of my guys are Muslims, some of my guys are Jews, Puerto Ricans, Dominican whites. I mean, are you kidding me? He's just stupid.
Where's the joke at?
Oh, yeah, what was the joke?
There it
Under your mustache?
That's Louis Dix
It
right
went with
now.
the hairline.
Ooh, tomorrow gonna be off the chain.
Well, Pacquiao
Philadelphia, here he comes.
Pacquiao was recently interviewed, and
He's flying on Cheesesteak Airlines.
Your cheesesteaks already.
We're flying at 100,000 feet.
Trees and palm bushes.
Go ahead, Porter.
well, after saying all the comments, he did come out and apologize. He said he didn't mean to come off racist or offend anybody.
Now here's my take on it.
He gonna slap the shit out
Mayweather,
of you.
he ain't gonna do shit. Mayweather we don't want to hear you talking about Pacquiao and the rice and the sushi. If you really got a beef with this young man or you think you better than this young cat, get in the ring. Until you get in the ring for that 30 to 40 million, I don't want you to say nothing about Pacquiao, because Pacquiao said it's okay for the blood testing. He submitted to whatever kind of test. Fight you, steroid testing. I'll fight you any way you want to fight. So the ball is in your court, and you still ain't fight.
Selling wolf tickets, but
instead of you
Pacquiao,
taking iPhones, won't you put on them gloves and fight this little Filipino dude and get it going around?
Well, Pacquiao has come out just recently and said he's done everything that Mayweather has asked him, and he still refuses to fight him.
Now you want to fight him on YouTube?
So is Mayweather afraid of Pacquiao?
Gotta be.
Or is he waiting for the purse to get bigger?
Then 30 to 40 million. How much bigger do you want this purse?
50.
Anyway, Speedy, what's your take on it? I think he's a coward. Now you speak on it.
He gonna beat you up, so we know that's coming. I think Pacquiao saying that now he wants to be tested because he's clear now. When they asked him to be tested, he wouldn't do it because he had all this stuff in his body.
Okay, he's clear now. The fight can happen now.
Come on.
So you saying he drank?
Let the fight happen.
He drank some chicken blood.
He had some ginseng and got his system clean, and now he's ready to go?
When you mix brown and white rice, it makes you stronger.
You said chicken blood.
Speedy's Comedy is brought to you by Chili Con Carne.
Claudia, how do you feel? You think they should just fight and stop all the talking?
Yeah, it's nothing worse than two men in the media going at each other like two little biatches. You know what I mean? Like when they're both boxers, like they can just go take it to the ring.
Right.
But I do understand there is a history with boxers. They like to get each other hyped up.
Well,
that's what they
Pacquiao
do.
hasn't been coming at
That's
Mayweather.
true. There's been like a one-sided.
Very
Pacquiao
humble.
wasn't clean at the time, but now the man is
How
clean.
do we know that?
That's true.
If you was clean, you would take the test.
Maybe he didn't want to. Maybe he didn't want to fold to all Mayweather's demands.
Hold up, you've been taking tests or tests?
Tests. 877-2-106-106
Don't
is the
correct
number
my
to call
English.
into.
You correct that
second
that dome in the top of your head.
I like to see them both fight. I think Mayweather's cheapening his brand.
It's the only fight that America wants to see. It's the only fight that the world want to see. I don't want to see Holyfield and some other dude get at it. Holyfield, somebody gonna fight somebody.
He's still alive?
His heart ain't. We don't want to see that. I want to see Pacquiao and Mayweather. I don't want to see you on YouTube talking about what you gonna do, what you could do, and what you will do when the fight is going to happen. You got the power to make it happen. Stop taking iPhones from your baby mama or girlfriend. Stop all the chitter chatter on the YouTube and get up in the ring and lace those 10-ounce gloves up and get it cracking.
But don't that sound a little petty?
Hold on, Speedy.
Who would steal an iPhone? Come on.
Let me see what TDP has to say about the
nothing.
They said his wife was wearing a Manny Pacquiao mask. That's why he stole it.
He didn't steal. He still don't, huh? Lou Dix, what do you think about the fight? You think the fight should happen? And what do you think about
Mayweather's? I think fighting is a brutal sport. I really think we should just. No, wait, can I have my piece about? I think there's other sports.
Hey, focus on yourself. Now let's go right. Lou, you get angry with yourself. What do you think about?
Yeah, beat yourself up.
Do you think these cats should get in the ring and stop all the bullshit?
No, I don't think. I think we should get rid of boxing. I think boxing is a very dangerous sport.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Can I chime in? And
Maybe you should have boxed your wife around. You wouldn't have had this problem.
Whoa.
So you want to
no
replace
domestic
boxing?
violence.
And she
No
put your
domestic
stuff
violence.
in boxes.
I just wanted to add, I read a quote from Pacquiao's trainer, Freddie Roach, and he says, it's real important for Mayweather to stay undefeated. He has that 0 on his record, and he can say he's the best fighter of all time, better than Sugar Ray Robinson, and a lot of legendary fighters. With that 0 on his record, he has an argument. I don't think he wants to risk a loss on his record because then the argument goes away.
Well, let me say this.
Wait, the last
Pacquiao
line.
lost?
But hey, Floyd is a gambler, and hopefully he loses a couple of bets and then needs to fight.
Well, that's what Freddie Roach is supposed to say. He
didn't say it that clearly.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. So whatever he got is kicking in like a motherfucker. He got polio, Parkinson's, and
877-2-106-106.
No, I met him. It's awful.
Call in, y'all.
I didn't give it to him.
He needs a Ouija board to
Oh,
communicate.
you guys are
But
bad.
now, I'm not. First of all, he would never be better than Sugar Ray Robinson or Sugar Ray Leonard. The difference between those fighters and today's fighters, Sugar Ray Robinson, when he lost his first fight, he had 3 fights in 21 days. He was once 121-0.
13-year champion.
Now, you can't beat that. These cats right now can't even get 40, 50 fights under their belt. They're not even
fights,
fighting.
man.
He was 121-0.
Yeah, but they fought every weekend.
That's what you're fighting. What are you supposed to do?
Well, your
You're
brain.
supposed to be going jet skiing.
Your brain, you should take a break. It goes back to my point again. Those guys, their brains are just like.
So you don't like MMA either?
Oh no, that's ridiculous. Your brain. I mean, the way people.
So is that the reason why your dog got bit by a son?
But no matter how you feel about it, if the people that get into boxing, that's their choice. They get into that profession. There's millions and millions of dollars to be made.
But they should wear headgear.
No, they should. You can't. They're not going to change boxing for you. This is one thing you can't
Well,
run.
look at all the boxing
commissioner
with
is
Muhammad Ali.
not in your crib.
But you have to admit it's a dangerous sport.
It's a beautiful sport. It's the sweet science.
Come on, Louis Dix. Butterfly catching is not popular.
Well, I do understand what you're saying. A lot of our great boxers now can't really communicate a sentence, and it's really sad when you see someone who is as eloquent as Muhammad Ali to see the effects of
Muhammad Ali has something else.
His Parkinson's, but
Parkinson's.
he's not the only one that has had brain issues.
Yeah, I mean, sweetheart, that's not what we're talking about right now.
No, but I just piggybacked off his point.
It's a whole lot of cats that didn't box and have Parkinson's.
Yeah, I know.
Johnny Mack.
You can't pick what disease you're going to get or when you're going to get it.
But I want to know.
It helped. But getting hit upside the head hurt him.
What I want to say with Mayweather.
We're not talking about
something's definitely going on with Mayweather, though. Look at all the trouble he got in 1 week. He has like 3 stories here that he's involved in. So, something.
Because you know why he's getting into all this trouble? Because he won't fight. Mm-hmm. When you sit at home and ain't got nothing to do, of course, sooner or later you're going to do the wrong thing. If he was fighting, if he picked a fight that, like, I think Pacquiao is going to fight November 13th now.
Against who?
Some dude that me and you both can whoop. He would be in there training. He would be eating properly. He wouldn't be out at the clubs and the strip clubs and gambling. He'd be at the crib. He'd be training in the morning. Because if you're a professional fighter, go fight.
Well, he's here. You want to talk to him?
I don't give a damn. Where's he at? I'm not afraid of
Roger
none of these cats.
Mayweather's not gonna let him go
If
out
you
like
see
that.
my chokehold, Speedy, my chokehold is vicious.
I seen him as the King of Diamonds in Miami throwing bricks of money at those girls.
And that's the problem.
I mean, I heard he was
And then the IRS come calling and like, oh shit, I got to do something now. We got a quick phone call. We're going to jump right into the phone call from Arizona. We got Jackson. What's up, Jackson?
Man, you need to read a newspaper or something before you get on the air, nigga.
You don't never tell me what
to do. Listen. The reason why Floyd is not fighting Pacquiao this year is because Roger is on trial. You guys forget that Roger Mayweather's trial was scheduled for August 2nd, and it got postponed until October. He's not going to fight without his trainer.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on now. Read the paper.
Punk.
Read something, nigga. Good Lord.
Yeah, read.
First of all, I didn't read that. I don't really read the paper that much. I got ESPN and I got CNN nowadays, so I really watch that. And what they got to do with it? His father was a great trainer. His father could train him. If you want to fight, okay, they can work around. He said his trial was on August. Was August? The fight was scheduled to happen in November.
Yeah, but if he going on trial in October,
because his trainer may go to jail, he gonna retire. He ain't gonna fight no more.
He gonna have SpongeBob in his corner. You want your best. You want your best piece you got over there to fight the best, John.
Right. My man, it's called boxing. It's called getting in the ring and fighting. He was fighting before Roger became his trainer. Get up in there. No. Pacquiao was fighting before Freddie Roach. He was fighting before Freddie Roach. Don't put the blame on his trainer.
But he believed in that guy.
Well, you guys know what he's been.
Come on, Johnny Mack.
Well, here's the thing, Jackson. Thank you for calling. We're going to get Johnny Mack a subscription of the Times. So we're
First of all, I'm up on my sports. I'm way up on my sports.
But he's right about one thing. You do get more information if you read, as opposed to listening to ESPN.
Well, you should read the back of a road game. Maybe your hair's grown.
Just quit training in.
You know that Roger is being charged with scuffling with a female boxer.
Yeah.
What's with all these men fighting the women lately?
That's not we ain't talking about that.
Yes, it is the point.
It is the point.
That's not the point. My point is stop talking on the YouTube and stop talking in the media and get in there and fight this young man.
Stop hitting on women?
Instead of fighting,
you can't fight if you in jail.
We got another phone call from Texas. We got Bill Will. What's up, Bill Will?
Bill Will.
What up? It's Big Will. What's up, Mac?
What's up, Big Will?
A long time listener, first time caller. It's not really about Mayweather being scared. It's a marketing plot because the boxing got a black eye right now, man. They're in a recession, and if they give you Pacquiao and Mayweather right now, then what we gonna have? So they just really just beefing it up so they can get over 100 million pay-per-views.
That's what I said.
Big Will, you're gonna get that. This the most anticipated
think about what he just said,
fight that everybody in the world wants to see this. You're gonna get the pay-per-view money. You're gonna get that. You won't get it by being on YouTube slandering this young man. You're not gonna get that.
But John, do you understand what he's saying? He said for boxing, you don't want this fight to happen now because you'll have nothing happening next year. You're gonna have all the fights that you don't want to watch. Why not wait to see Pacquiao next year?
So you just keep saying, wait till next year, wait till next year, wait till next year?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was the most stupidest thing.
Because if I wait long enough, I'm gonna win. That's what Sugar Ray Leonard did to Hagler. Don't sleep on that.
Yeah,
he made Hagler wait.
That is
till
true.
he was ready for him, and he beat Hagler on points.
And that is true, Speedy.
He couldn't have beat Hagler when Hagler wanted to fight him.
But Sugar Ray was fighting.
Doesn't
Sugar Ray
matter, though.
went for Benitez. Sugar Ray fought Hearns. Sugar Ray fought he fought all of the top number one contenders at the time.
But he couldn't have beat Hagler when Hagler wanted to fight him.
He didn't fight Aaron Pryor.
He sure did.
No, he sure didn't. I don't blame him on that.
Aaron was on some
Hawk.
Yeah, he was on cocaine at the
I
time.
hope Mayweather gets it together so we can fight.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. Is fight.
Like
they offer you 30 to 40 mil. What are you waiting on? We got another phone call from Detroit. We got Big Frankie.
Motors.
Big Frankie. You taking the big wheel?
That's what
What's up?
Frankie's in the building, Johnny Mack. Pacquiao agreed to all the terms that Mayweather wanted, with the exception of being tested 24 hours before the fight for steroids.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only term that he did not agree to. That's why Mayweather is staying away from him, because he knows he's dirty. Look at that big ass head. That's real talk. I mean, look at Barry Bonds. All them cats that use steroids, he got them big ass heads. So I would fight him.
That is true.
Wow.
I like that, Big Frankie. I like that.
Thank you, Big Frankie.
He read some stuff, John.
Good job.
So big heads equals steroids. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, big head.
That was a dude.
That was a dude.
That was a dude.
Big Frankie.
That was a dude.
Detroit.
Big Frankie.
Motor Cities.
Oh, I thought that was a girl.
A girl?
Yeah, but
I think it was a girl.
Maybe you need some throat steroids.
Well, the nuts haven't dropped yet, so you're working.
I thought that was a
What?
girl.
His nuts haven't dropped?
No, we're waiting on that.
He dropped his ball.
But listen what I'm saying. Pacquiao said that he has agreed to all the testing.
But he won't test 24 hours before the fight.
Listen what I'm saying. He said all the testing.
24 hours before the fight.
My man,
He said all the testing, and then didn't he mention something about when you take so much blood before a fight, you're kind of weak.
Well, he feels that way. He feels that if you take a certain amount of blood from before the fight, it's going to make
It's
him
only
weak.
a little prick. It ain't like they go to blood drive.
Yeah,
it ain't like Dracula's is a
I know for sure a little prick doesn't hurt.
Hysterical. Shouts out to Louis Dix.
Shouts out to marriage.
That's why they say you're harmless, Lou. They say you're harmless.
Fired.
Hey, now,
My
let's
thing-
not get crazy now. Let's
What,
not
Louis?
talk about anybody's little prick now. Hey, my prick is pretty good.
Apparently not.
It is.
Philadelphia, here he comes.
My prick is pretty sizable.
Somebody
there.
cue the crickets.
Yo, comedy is a draw.
Your comedy's been enough.
549.
Hey, give us a call, 877-2-106-106, and let us know. Stop all the flipping and the flopping
Call
and the
in.
talking. Let's get the fight cracking. Let's
tell
not
Pacquiao-
wait this Pacquiao ready to fight.
No, you tell.
He has a fight next month in November. Actually,
Yeah, November. He has a fight in
Margarito.
November.
Now, are you going to watch that?
You goddamn right I'm going to watch it, Speedy.
You are sick.
That's what I do. I watch boxing.
That's why
We
your
gonna
outfit
take a
don't
break and come. Speedy, don't make me talk about you. Don't make me talk about
Girl.
Hilarious. Remember that night we was boxing, Speedy? Don't let me talk about our fight.
you. You just said for nobody talking about your situation, you want to go the gay route.
What you talking, man?
You see that? You
You're
see
so
that?
sensitive,
You
Johnny
see that?
Mac.
You don't want to sensitive.
Just relax, Johnny
It's our
Mac.
private eye.
Shouts out to Kevin Watson.
We're gonna take a quick break and come right back. We will talk to Sugar Shane next week. He gonna tell you all about boxing. He'll fight them all. He'll fight all the challengers, all the contenders. Sugar Shane, that's what he do.
Is it James Brown?
Oh, it's Guy Black.
Live at the Conga Room. One night only.
So we're back here at the Foxxhole Series 106 XM 149. It's going down.
Did you read
Please
that?
make sure you get your calls. That nigga don't know what I read. I mean, that dude don't know what I read. He don't know my
Girl, you know
he don't know my sports information.
Johnny Gill.
Hey, we don't
Johnny
care.
Grill.
We don't care how you get it, as long as you get it. He don't know what I know about sports. That was idiotic. Come on, I don't read it.
Well, now
I didn't
you
know
know-
why it can't fight.
Now he knows what you don't know.
Girl, you know
We'll go to Lou Dix about the BMW.
Hey, listen, hello, Foxxhole family. This is Louis Dixon.
The
I
one
hope
he
you all-
won't wash.
Hey, listen, I hope you all had a great and safe Labor Day. I know I did. And I truly want to thank BMW of North America for getting me around in my BMW 5 Series Gran Turismo. That's right. I was rolling this weekend. My son got a little jealous because all the girls were looking at me. But listen, hey, you can't, no, these are older women. You cannot beat the details. Exclusive materials and outstanding craftsmanship inside the BMW 5 Series. And they're second to none, just like the Foxxhole family here. BMW North America make a great team. And speaking of team, all you football fans, it started Thursday. Football fans, Eagles and BMW are headed to the
big game.
to the big game. That's where they're headed. That's all I know. See, a BMW. I'm driving my BMW to see the Eagles in the big game.
But do you have gas money?
But I got a BMW.
You got to watch them on your NFL package because there's no way the Eagles going to the Super Bowl. It's impossible.
Oh, they are.
It's impossible.
And you'll see me.
They're going, John. They're going to be in the 5th row right above the taco stand.
Be in there.
And the Eagles going to be pigeons by the time they get there. We got a quick read from the Poetess.
That's right. Big shout out going out to Bud Light. Yours looks so delicious. I want one. With superior drinkability, that just right taste. Not too heavy, not too light.
It goes great with fish.
What does that mean?
It's nasty. That's what it means. Yeah, fish, coochie.
No, you eat fish on Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
Bud Light is fun, social, the perfect beer for bringing people together. Like us on the Foxxhole. We really love and care for each other.
Impossible.
I love.
Why'd you put your sweater on, Poetess?
Because it's chilly in here.
I saw it was a little nippy.
And where's the crackers?
Little nippy.
Bud Light's drinkability, that just right taste, not too heavy, not too light is what sets Bud Light apart from other light beers. It's the sure sign of a good time, that just right taste.
It goes
Bud
great
Light.
with fish.
Hand me a Bud Light. Thank you, Waz.
Poetess put on that old ass Clint Eastwood poncho to cover up the breath.
I don't know. Somebody it's cold.
That poncho come with a 6-shooter.
I was wondering whose little bottle caps those was.
What is that, Reverend Jones? Read the Reverend Jones story.
Well, according to the latest reports, according to the LA Times, that the Texas evangelist who has been ranting about he's going to do the Quran burning tomorrow, white dude,
okay,
is called off the Quran burning for tomorrow.
What he gave?
Somebody hit him with a bow tie.
That's not funny, John. That's not funny.
Out.
Well, he did, but then he also.
Do you think that's punking out? I think that's the right thing to do.
Yeah, I think. Hold on, keep going with the whole thing.
No, he was that's it. He called it off. But there's other people they're saying that this whole stunt caused a copycat situation where
we don't need that. Go ahead, Lou Diggs. How you feel about that?
They're going to find a backpack at their house.
Well, I really think. Well, one, we know that.
Ain't got no kids.
Tick, 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 boom. I think nowadays we're in society where everyone, and I don't think it gets past anyone, is about publicity and getting seen and noticed. Because even the news had to say, where are we that we covered this guy knowing he only had 50 people, but because Barack and them spoke about it, we had to cover it.
Right.
And that's all he wanted. He has 50 followers. Now he probably has 50 more and 50 more.
And they're all on Facebook.
Right. So it's just, to me, I think we need a personal cop who will go to the person, snatch them, put them in a room, check them, and then let them out.
No, once they put you in the room and check you, you ain't getting out.
That's
go
what
ahead,
I'm
TDP.
saying.
How you feel about the Reverend Jones? What kind of reverend is that? Go ahead.
That's just like somebody, flying a plane in the church's chicken. It'd be an uprising.
They just burnt all the white meat.
Ain't no more biscuits.
I need some sweet tea.
You had the sweet tea?
Hey, man,
From where? From churches.
Nah, I had it from Popeyes, though.
Yeah, that Popeye sweet tea ain't no joke, boy.
We're going to get into that later because I go buy about a gallon. I'm dead serious.
What
I buy
is sweet tea?
Focus.
Sweet tea.
That's the dude that was dating your wife.
Philadelphia, here he comes.
You better not be in front of my BMW when I see you.
Hilarious.
Hysterical. Claudia, what do you think about this Reverend Jones dude?
Again, like
Why is he a reverend? I don't get it.
Well, anyone nowadays could be a reverend. I think my grandpa's one. It's just to get money. But anyways, it's like
Need 50 or more people.
Shout out to Grandpa Pastor Jordan.
The interracial church.
Hope he doesn't have
Social Security check ain't what it used to be.
Every time he calls me, he's like, "Baby, can I have your Social Security number?" I'm like, "Dad, Grandpa, no." Anyways,
I want to see your prayer cloth.
But anyways,
A black and white one.
it's my black grandpa, actually. But this guy, I will say props to AP News because they refused to cover the fact that if he was going to burn the Qurans, they were not going to partake in this and circulate these pictures of the Qurans being burnt because they understood the magnitude of this. There's 1 billion Muslims worldwide.
Right.
1 billion. And a lot of them are here at peace with us. These are extremists that are terrorists. This is like saying the members of the KKK and Timothy McVeigh represent the Christian religion. It's like the outcasts. No, it is.
That's a hell of a reach.
That's a hell of a reason.
No, listen. If you understand,
No, we're with you.
She's
but
half
it was
white. Let her speak.
yes, I know what I'm talking about. If you understand the magnitude of this, okay, to say that the terrorists and the people that are all the way to the left represent the Islam religion, which is one apiece, is like saying the extremists in our religion, which the KKK uses the Bible to justify what they do, and people like Timothy McVeigh and all these folks to justify what they do. So how we understand that they claim our religion, but they use it against peace. That's what the people like terrorists do as well.
Right.
So if you put that in that just makes it clear for you that every well, you know what? Follow the bouncing ball, Speedy. Pretend it's a meatball. Okay?
I'm about to say,
pretend it's a meatball. I'm saying every religion has their extremists that misrepresent the religion, and the media would like for us to believe that all Muslims are terrorists, and it's just not the case. And by this guy burning the Quran, which is a symbol of Islam, is really making us look at the Quran and all that it represents as it's evil.
Right.
So the fact that he's shutting it down, I'm glad he came around, but it was with great pressure on him.
Right.
At first he was saying he was doing it on the grounds that they were gonna move the New York mosque, the one that's being built by Ground Zero, that the deal was if they move that, he'll call it off. But he doesn't have that much
power. You only got 50 people following.
And speaking of that, the other news.
Not even a full football team right there.
Donald Trump offered to buy the building.
Donate his hair. What's
but then they checked his credit and he couldn't afford it.
Shouts out to Equifax.
He got about 5 bankruptcies on his name.
I'm saying, they're like, man, you can't afford it. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
So he offered to buy the property for 25% more than what the people bought it from, and they refused.
Sound like George Wilbur.
It was actually a cash deal he was going in with, actually.
Yeah, I don't get the whole reverend thing, and I'm glad the news is not following. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to see that. How you call yourself a reverend and you all about destruction and killing? That's not cool.
And just his threat alone has caused uproars around the world.
Right.
People are
we got
protesting.
troops all over the place.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
But you met a reverend like that this weekend, right, John?
Oh, man. Can I get into that?
Yes.
Man, I'm over at my friend's house, right, for the Sunday barbecue and whatever. So she invited her pastor came over.
Tammy Campbell?
No, first of all, I thought the dude was gay. The dude had on the tightest pair of jeans. I didn't even.
He's a pastor?
He's a pastor.
With tight jeans
and he had on a pink.
Why are you grabbing your crotch right now?
Y'all gonna let me get the story out, or what we gonna do?
Well, you're sitting there grabbing your joint, and it's like,
why are you looking down at my genitalia? So, hey, little Mac. So,
my name is Lewis.
Yeah, I've never looked down there while you talking. I'm looking you in your eye.
You said, hey, little Mac.
I'm looking in your eye like, what kind of drawers he wears?
Someone need to break them up.
Neck up, Lou. Look at me from the neck up. So, and let's go into the religion thing. So, to make a long story short, there was a pastor there who had on the tightest jeans and the tightest pink hoodie, and he's married, and is telling me about that he has a girlfriend who sexually fulfill him that his wife can't do, and he has another girlfriend on that girlfriend, but he's inviting me to his church.
Yeah.
And you went.
I'm like,
so where did you sit?
I'm like,
between the two girlfriends?
Hey, little Mac.
now here's my thing. Here's a prayer cloth.
Why is it crusty?
Here's my thing. How is that a preacher? How is that a pastor? Does a pastor stand for anything nowadays besides getting money from his congregation? Do you got any morals and ethics? Even if you wasn't a pastor, you got a wife, a girlfriend, and a girlfriend,
Wait a minute, John.
and you want me to follow you? Now, how do you feel about the pastor, Poetess, that has 2-3 girlfriends?
Stupid.
How you feel about that?
I have no comment. Pass on me. I don't want to comment.
Well, pass it to
We're
me.
here for comments.
All right, we'll pass it on. I'm
Okay,
passing my
Speedy, how do you would you go to that church?
No, John, I wouldn't go to that church.
And explain why you would not go there.
I wouldn't go to that church, but I've met those pastors. I do a church up in Oakland. I'm not going to say the church because I like the pastor. And he hired me to do a Sunday. So he had me at the hotel. I go to the wrong, they give me the key and I go in the wrong room and there's a girl in there.
Put the in dumb.
Shout out to Pastor Clark and his failing marriage about to happen.
Yeah. Well, in room 304.
Claudia, would you go to that church?
No, you know what? I really don't go to church. I pray at home a lot. I feel like a lot of times pastors, reverends, they realized long ago that when you use the Bible and the Quran, you can control people with fear and get their money. And a lot of them don't live up to what they're preaching. So I'm not going to go to the place where Pastor Clark is preaching, and he has bitches in the room.
So do you pray after America's Top Model or before?
During. Hopefully my cousin will make it through.
Yeah, we got a phone call. We got a phone call right now from Wisconsin. We got Mike from Wisconsin. What's up, Mike?
What's up, fellas? Shout out to Louis Dixon. Shout out to Louis Dixon and his little brother, Tevin Campbell.
Hysterical. Don't get mad now.
Love the call.
I'm not getting mad. That was funny, Mike. I'll give you
That's
that
your
one.
pillow brother. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay. Hey, yeah, I just want to comment on the Reverend thing there. It really doesn't make him any better than the people that are actually doing the terrorism, and he's creating hostility for our troops that are over in Afghanistan. That's what I think about it.
That's true. Hey, I agree with you, Mike.
Great point, Mike. Good point.
You know, and I think if he spent as much time as he did on TV getting this whole publicity stunt together, you get some members in your church.
That's a good point, Mike.
Yeah, Mike is on fire.
I'm telling you, Mike. Go on and turn up that Tevin Campbell CD and get on back on the road.
I'm ready.
We got another. Thanks for the phone call, Mike. We got another phone call from D.C. We got Derek. What up, Derek?
Hey, what's up, Foxxhole?
What's cracking?
Hey.
Hey, the only reason that the president had to mention anything about this pastor who is crazy as I don't know what is the fact that the media covered it from because I see it all the time right there in where I work at, and the president had to say something because they asked him about it right there in that news conference.
Shouts out to Pink Phones.
I think they did that just to get him to see where he was going to stand on that. Being that he's part Muslim.
Well, also I respect the fact that you took a precaution. You don't want to wait till the incident happens and then react. I like the fact that they nipped it in the bud. Let's go and stop this situation before it happens.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes we do got to get involved early, even in our community. Let's stop it before it happens. Then when it happens, like, oh my God, it could have. So I respect with the fact that they diffused this whole Reverend Jones situation.
That was cool, Derek. Thanks for your call. You can go ahead back to spinning in your chair now.
I think the media, though, they did give him a lot of power.
What did you say, Claudia? What salon he works at?
Yeah, I couldn't really tell. Was his name Pat?
Derek is missing an R in his name. That's all I'm saying.
Derek got out the phone.
It's the him salon. Who's all there?
Him and him.
All right.
I'm just saying.
He had a little.
He wasn't masculine.
You go. Woo-woo
Okay, now we got another phone call. Staff Sergeant Boatwright from North Kakalaki. What's up, Staff Sergeant?
Holla, 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 holla.
Hey, welcome.
Okay.
Yo. I mean, it's funny because remember when Bush started this, part of the whole psyop was that we were going against the Islam religion because Islam was what was responsible. But like you said earlier on your show, a lot of things have been named and have been done in the name of Christianity, and nobody has decided to disallow the Christianity. I mean, you look at when the Catholic churches was raping the little boys, nobody said do away or bomb the Catholic Church. When white Southern Baptists was bombing black churches in the 90s, nobody said anything about doing away with that. I mean, but you look at it in the sense, you put this along with America's biggest black man with the spirit.
Get you a new phone.
Yeah, your little breakup. You
Put
break
your
it up,
antenna
man.
up. Put your antenna up.
There's a little sand
It
in
sounds
the
like he was
connection.
making some good points. If he
most
can call
Yeah,
back,
he can
maybe.
call right back. But here's the thing. The Christian church is not the problem. It's the person. It's who they use in Christianity in their ability to try to do these things. It's nothing wrong with the church. It's something wrong with you. It's nothing wrong with the individuals. It's nothing wrong with the Quran. It's nothing wrong with the Bible. It's something wrong with that individual.
Yeah,
so let's not put the blame on the church. Let's not put the blame on the religion of the Islam. Let's not put the blame on. Let's put the blame on that person.
Okay, but we can't put some of the blame on the Catholic Church because they covered up a lot of stuff. So in that respect,
What are you talking about, boy?
Let's put the blame on that individual.
No. A lot of these priests were molesting kids.
Calm down.
A lot of these priests.
The vein in your forehead is coming out.
A lot of these priests were molesting these kids, and they were passing these priests to other churches. So they
wouldn't be
knew,
prosecuted.
and it's documented that they knew. So all of them should be accountable.
Yeah,
But no, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
The individual, because Christ said, upon this rock I shall build my church, and the very gates of hell should not prevail against it.
What
It's
page is
nothing
that
wrong with the church.
And
It's
Augusta said, watch it, fish-eye fool.
There's nothing wrong with the church.
Well,
It's the individual.
what Lewis is
You
saying.
can't say, because it's the person that's
Actually, I
doing
can
it.
because I'm about to. Johnny Mack, the church, the organization, the Catholic Church, which is an organization, has made an effort, a conscious
and then there's something wrong with that individual who does the cover-up.
It's not an individual. It's a network.
That's what I'm saying.
The Vatican is its own city.
That's what I'm saying.
Its own zip code.
That's what I'm saying. It's the person. We can't blame the
877-2-106-106.
When a black person do something that's not cool, and they want to put all the black folks in the same situation. Like I was watching the first 48, and this guy went into the liquor store and robbed it.
You mean to tell me you don't know Little Popcorn?
Right, and they did all this crazy wild stuff, and they showed this black person. We all didn't do that.
Got you on video with Little Popcorn.
That individual committed that crime. Don't blame my whole race.
Don't act like that wasn't funny.
It's a little bit more than the individual when it comes to Catholic Church. Because it's the higher ups that run it, and if they pardon their own that are doing this, and they're passing it along, then it's okay to do it. So it's setting a precedence.
That's not true. We got another phone call from Ohio. We got Gloria from Ohio. What's up, Gloria?
Hey, Gloria.
Hey, how you doing?
LeBron's mom?
Hi. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
I was saying, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
About the guy down in Florida and all the extremists. They always do this stuff in the name of religion, and God don't need no help. They always do it in God created the earth, everything in 6 days, and on the seventh, he died and came back again. What makes him think that he needed protection from these fools? God don't need no help.
That's true.
Secondly, about the minister, some was called, some was sent, some just went. Maybe he just went.
Yes.
And the Catholic Church is wrong because they knew, and they send them to, instead of sending this priest to work with older people, they send them back to work with more young boys. Now, why you gonna keep sending the mouse back into the cheese factory? That was done. Send them to work with somebody else. Okay, I understand Jesus saves, but send this priest to work with somebody who.
How about sending him to jail?
Yeah. Hey, there you go, Speedy.
Then you still send them back into the cheese factory. Hello.
Hey, Gloria.
Yeah.
You go to church?
Yes, I do.
Good. God bless you.
Is that the end of that?
That was it? Yeah, that's all I want to say.
Philadelphia, here he comes.
Buy your tickets.
Buy Cheesesteak Airlines, Blue Dicks.
He'll be there all week.
We're going to take a quick break and come right back, and I appreciate all the phone calls that we got on the topic. We're going to take a quick break here at the Foxxhole, Sirius 106, XM 149. And we're back. Oh, yes. Fancy, huh? I kind of like that.
Cute, right?
I kind of like
it's
that.
It's actually a positive song.
You hungry, huh? Ain't nothing
together.
positive about this.
I don't know if it's positive.
No, it's saying you're fancy. Like you got an education, you got a job, you got your own stuff. That's what the words are saying.
I respect that.
Yeah, it's girls you actually take on dates sometimes.
I do. I take out the top notch. To the left.
Johnny Mack, you've been known to seduce.
I have over Washington apples. I know your limit. You might not know your limit, but I do.
Am I the one that introduced you to Washington apples?
No,
I thought I did.
We don't drink like that.
We
drunk like that. You be
Mrs. Mack. You be Matt.
You have a little Mac.
It's gonna happen.
Where all this clam chowder come from?
Who put this yogurt on my back?
Hey,
we got to go to Lou Dix right now.
Hey, speaking of relationships, I have a great one with my new BMW. Hey, Foxxhole family, this is Louis Dixon. I hope you all had a great and safe Labor Day. I know I did. Listen, I had a great time with the family, and I want to thank BMW of North America for getting me around. Hey, listen, the BMW 5 Series Gran Turismo, you cannot beat the details. Exclusive materials, all right? And the outstanding craftsmanship inside the BMW, it's second to none. Now, TDP rode with me the other day.
Impossible.
Don't even try to lie, TDP.
That was in a one-seater?
No.
He was on your lap?
No.
TDP, I saw little Johnny Mack. And a prayer cloth on it.
Okay. I picked TDP up, all right? 818 area code. Then we rolled on up to the game.
Who said Silver is dead?
818 area code. Well, you know what? That's how we do it. I met him. I was in the 323. I met him in 818. We picked him up.
Did you get the door for him?
No, I didn't get the door for him. My BMW door, just all you have to do is slightly pull it out and it opens. So
Slightly
it's not like. Yeah, that's all right. This is a little nasty.
Slightly pull it.
You know what? This.
Philadelphia, here he comes.
All I'm saying is that
tickets are on sale now.
It was a smooth ride because we got serious. So I pop it.
One night only.
You know what? Listen, TDP. It was a great lunch. We had a great lunch.
That is so adorable.
Well, we talked business. And,
who paid?
I'm about to say, who picked up the bill?
You know what?
It's just a question.
Let me tell you what happened. The girl comped us because of the BMW. I'm dating her.
She thought you were a cute couple?
You're dating her?
She thought we were two.
You're dating her?
Your story is a jar.
Listen, shout out to BMW North America. Thank you for allowing me to keep my friends like TDP.
Who knew TDP?
OG Poetess, what you got there for?
Man,
Who you in love with?
Bud Light with superior drinkability. This Bud Lime is Off the hook.
It goes great with fish.
The limes are great.
That just right taste, not too heavy, not too light, and the unique ability to elevate good times with us here at the Foxxhole.
Yes.
Bud Light is fun, social, and the perfect beer for bringing Lewis and TDP
together. And a BMW.
I'll take that.
Hey, open the sunroof. I want to see your hair move.
Hysterical.
Who says black love is dead?
This sunroof is already open. Philadelphia, here he comes. One night only.
Tickets on sale now.
Bud Light's drinkability, that just right
You mean
taste.
1 minute only.
Not too heavy, not too light, is what sets Bud Light apart from other light beers. It's the sure sign of a good time, that just right taste, the Bud Light. Here we
go. Great with fish.
All right.
It's a mustache production.
Speedy, you got some very special guests in the
Yes,
house
I do.
that's near and dear to you.
Yes,
Well, yeah, they are.
Girl, you know
We want
guesses.
Yes, I
Guesses.
It's not
Are those jeans? Guesses?
It's only one ass, Johnny Mack. One ass.
There's some very special guests that's here with you.
There you
That's
go.
near and dear to your
John,
heart, Speedy.
don't let them move. You say guesses, man.
You say guess this, raise
is
your
not an
body, all
English
that.
test.
And they Speedy's girls, so they're big, so guesses
Oh,
work.
wow.
There is a T in there. There's
There's
guess.
a T. Yeah, there's
Philadelphia, here he comes. One night only.
you know it's not.
Tickets on sale now.
Tickets on giveaway now. Speedy, go ahead and introduce your guests
house
and
we
tell
have-
them who they are and what we got here.
We have the Evolution dancers in the house tonight.
Hey, welcome.
Evolution of Curves in the house.
You guys are
Evolution of
dancers.
Curves.
Curve.
We have Danielle.
Louis Dix.
We have Siobhan and Sandy. Right?
Okay, which one is Danielle?
Danielle.
That's
Hey,
Danielle.
Danielle.
Put the microphone right by your mouth.
With the Jane Pittman perm. That's.
With the what?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Hey, go ahead.
Okay, what's your name, love?
Sandy.
Sandy. All right, Sandy. And you are?
Siobhan.
Siobhan. Now tell us about your...
Tell
Is it a group or
Your
is it...
dance abilities.
Well, yeah, it's a group. Basically, we were on the E-Network Bank of Hollywood show, and we were afforded the opportunity to go on a nationwide tour with our plus-size show. We decided to, with the tour, raise awareness on Haiti because I'm Haitian, so we're building houses in Haiti. All the money that we raise from our shows, we are building the house in Haiti. So Evolution Dance Team, the tour is called Evolution of Curves, and the dancers, we dance and model. So Evolution Dance Team is us. There's more of us, but, you know, they
Yes,
couldn't
it
be
is.
here.
Yeah, well.
Oh my
We had a
God.
small office, but go ahead.
They was out they out exercising?
Yeah, we had all those curves wouldn't have fit in here.
No,
But
the
go ahead.
ladies are very curvaceous.
Hold
very
on now.
curvy.
We're full-figured women. We can dance. We embrace our curves. We know we look good, so
Yes,
we
you
cool
do.
with the jokes. We're comfortable with it.
Yes, you do
Because we
look
know
good.
we rock the house. We just
No
that's
comment.
the
Now tell them you guys won a competition. You won a competition on,
They
on
rock
Ryan.
the house.
They rock the house.
A lot of movement.
Hey, I gotta take it of it. Y'all stop that dancing now.
Oh my God.
Y'all gonna make my cake. Y'all gonna make my cake fall.
The earthquake
Stop that
tour.
dancing.
The earthquake tour. We will be here to rock your house.
I gotta cake it up now. Y'all cut that dancing out.
Y'all gonna stop
Now modeling the curtain, 5'11", 250.
Oh my God.
Lewis,
Sick.
stop. Now, shit, these are my,
But-
I mean, shoot, these are my friends. Tell them about what you guys won
Gonna make my cake fall.
on Ryan Seacrest's show. Go ahead.
yeah. We won the opportunity to go on a nationwide tour with our plus-size fashion shows.
Yes.
We just did the Hoodie Awards about 2 weeks ago. Nephew Tommy, in fact, has a Big Love Denim, and we opened the show. We performed standing ovation. So,
That's right.
Great.
you know, we're good. We're
no
good at what
chairs.
we do.
You rocked them up to their feet, huh?
And when is this taking place?
Our next stop is Atlanta. September 23rd. We'll be in Atlanta. Then we'll go to New York.
At the
and then
Fort
we
Center,
end.
right? At the Fort Center.
We'll be at the DeFore Center.
In the food court? I'm just kidding.
Oh my
Y'all
God.
crazy. Why
Shouts out to Orange Chicken.
Why can't it just be full-figured women doing their thing? Like, we're not
Yeah.
sloppy. We look good.
I know,
not all
bro.
of it. We like to eat, but that's not all. Like, you know,
Let me get
we don't have to. You know, we're good. We
Let
dance.
me get
we
a
model.
meatloaf malt and
Why?
a full
Where's
ham
craft services?
Go ahead, boy.
Let me get
What kind of responses have you been getting from young ladies?
Actually, we've been getting positive feedback because our demographic ranges. We don't only cater to full-figure women. Like, our audience, like, we have Caucasian women, skinny women. They're actually impressed because they're like, wow, those girls can move the way we do. We look, you know, the clothing that we put on us. And Forever 21, a mainstream label, is, you know, financing our tour. So to have such a mainstream, young, you know, trendy company back us up, it says a lot, especially just coming from the E! Network that's known for the Kardashians and just it's all about this Hollywood image. We broke that, and so we're excited about
Where
that.
can people see? Do you have a website?
Yes. You can find us on www.efcurves.com. You can see our whole schedule, or onechanceentertainment.com.
So
EF Curves.
I can take you on the lead. Let me hear, what's your name again?
Siobhan.
Siobhan. So how did you get involved in this whole dance travel?
After a meal, you thought about
Yeah, after a healthy meal, because not all of us eat, you know.
Well, what do you mean? What do they eat? They eat chicken wings and stuff? You pointed to them like all of them eat chicken wings.
No. But we cater to a healthy lifestyle. It's also about being healthy, you know.
Good,
when we dance like 2 to 3 hours each rehearsal. So it's, you know, it's.
Well, how do you maintain your weight?
8772-106-106, the number to call in to.
And what's the website again?
www.eofcurves.com. E as in Edward, of curves.com.
And what type of dancing do you guys do?
We do
hip hop, Miami booty bass. Like because I'm from Dade County, so Luke all day, every day.
That's her all day long.
Put on the glass.
Huh?
Put on the glass type of.
Can you look dance now?
Don't stop.
Let me have the music.
Come on, producer.
If there's Luke on, she would.
All right,
Ludacris, how low can you go? We doing our thing.
I have a question. You guys are in the the dancing business, and that's definitely known for being really small, tiny, petite people. Like the guys are really small, the women are really small. What kind of resistance did you guys get? Did you start off as a plus size woman first, and then you want to get into dancing, or did you try to go into the dancing business when you were your size? And did you have any resistance with that? Was there a lot of resistance with that?
Absolutely. My mom started me out in dance when I was 2 or 3, but I've always had this sort of body type, so it wasn't accepted. But it didn't mean that I never wanted to stop dancing. So I continued with it. So when I found out that they were starting, a curvaceous dance group, I was all over it.
Wow. Me too. I've been all over it ever since.
And for me, it's kind of different. I graduated from FAMU, so I was part of a dance team that I was the only big girl. So it wasn't an issue in Miami. I was the only big girl dancing with the skinniest girls. When I got out, everyone was like, whoa. It's like they came to see me, because they were shocked. It's not out there. People need to embrace it more because there are girls of size that can do that.
Wow.
Can dance.
What about you, young lady?
And the young lady right here with the
here.
Oh, I've never had any kind of issues when it comes to dancing. When I go to dances with people and stuff, they always embrace me. I haven't faced any resistance on it. I get down with the rest of them and just have a good time.
Okay, Daniel.
Okay, Lou Dix. Yeah, I have a question for you, young lady.
Can you do the mashed potato?
Now, listen. First of all, congratulations on your success and your hard work. I can feel that.
Here comes the setup.
No, it's not a setup. It's not a setup. What do you guys plan to do with this in 5 years? Where do you see yourself as far as your careers and what you're doing?
For me, One Chance Entertainment, I just want to be a positive plus-size role model. What I would see is we're doing tours just like how Ebony Fashion Fair used to be. We're doing national plus-size tours, and we have the Cash Foundation, which is for plus-size teens, where we do workshops for the young girls, because I was a plus-size teen. I didn't have a place to go where I wouldn't be ridiculed or anything like that. So that's our foundation. We do workshops for them, dance with them and things like that. We don't, it's like a safe place, because the world, how you all have been jonesing us, we're cool because we have tough skin, but a little girl may not have that, so she may not, be able to handle that. So, we're there. The Cash Foundation does that.
That's
so
a good thing.
In 5 years, we just want to set up a platform where it can be safe and it can be embraced and accepted,
And it's called what again? What's it called?
The Catch Foundation. It's changing attitudes to change humanity.
Claudia Jordan.
Okay, I have a question. Definitely in recent years, you hear, especially with black women, we embrace being thick. We embrace being full-figured. But there's definitely a line that gets crossed, okay? And I feel like sometimes what we claim to be thick or full-figured is definitely obese.
Right.
And we don't want to get to that point. And I feel like, where is that point where it's cool, it's healthy, but then when it crosses over to being unhealthy? Because I feel like a lot, especially black women, they say 5 out of 6 of us are technically obese or overweight.
So what are you saying, Claudia?
No. I'm saying
1, 2, 3, 4.
No. I'm saying it's one. There's definitely a line where where you're healthy and you're curvy and you're not. There's no need to be super skinny.
Right.
Outside of this business.
Right.
But then, as far as like, how do you draw that line to, because there are people that are fat.
Right.
That are obese, that, oh no, I'm thick, and they're not, and they're actually at unhealthy
I agree with
levels.
you. I agree with you. And when I first moved out to LA, I was almost 400 pounds. And
almost?
That was
I don't know the like 360, 380. I don't know, almost.
Yeah, that's
close
almost.
to 400. So I
Damn
knew
near close.
that what I wanted to put out there was like, yes, I can be beautiful in my skin, but I also want to be healthy. Like I work out, 4 times a week. When you ask about how do we maintain it, we still dancing is a workout,
Very much so.
And so what we do, we dance fast. We don't just 1-2 shuffle. No, we're getting it in. So, yes, there is a difference. I wouldn't think I'm thick. I'm full figured. Like Danielle can probably, I would consider her thick. She's like
I'll say this, Clark, because everyone feels that everybody has to be skinny, or if you are big, maybe you're born that way to an extent, and you just shut up, boy. You're born that way to an extent. But I just get tired of people looking at everyone that's overweight, and going, you must be sick or something must be wrong with you. I know some people that's huge could probably outrun you, Claudia, like me.
Okay.
I can outrun you any day of the week.
Yeah, right.
Can I say something?
Well, let's do that. We can line that
real
up
quick,
and I'll outrun you.
We're racing.
Young ladies,
Put up for some money.
To the ice cream truck.
And Siobhan.
Don't leave me.
It's something I've noticed. It's something I've noticed in you're 30, you look young. Mm-hmm. It's that you guys start off, because I have a 16-year-old daughter too, and she's considered not so much thick, but she has a foundation of working out, of being on the sports team, and she dances. So what happens at that age where you guys you'll be a certain size, and 2 years will go by, and you'll be boom.
It could be.
Everybody's
I'm not. Hold up. But
like
what I'm saying is, but then when you guys get to an age now where you're saying you're beautiful, you're this, and then what will happen? I've noticed like Jennifer Hudson and Star Jones, they say we're beautiful and they embrace their bigness, and
Star Jones ain't never been beautiful.
And then they do something because they want to be small.
Right.
But you guys leave all those young girls that you're just praising now in the heavy zone.
But that's right. But that's okay. That's the thing.
That, Lou. I like that.
Yeah.
I would say, like, for me, I think, like,
Hollywood,
the pressure. It's the pressure of Hollywood. Like, you have to be closer to, Miss Claudia's size to get any work, to get recognized, to get
mainstream. It ain't working for her.
Yes, it is. Please. Yes, it is.
Anyway.
So that's, for me, I don't know their personal stories, Star Jones or Monique, Jennifer Hudson. It's all about money, too, because right now, if, Jenny Craig says, hey, we're going to endorse Evolution Dance Team, you think we're not gonna, accept that? Like, you don't know what's behind it. But for us, I've always been big, so I'm getting smaller as I'm getting older. Like, I was always a plus size. I wasn't started off skinny and then I gained weight, something happened. Everybody's story is different, so you can't generalize it like that.
But you guys are. That's what I'm saying. You're saying that we're beautiful and big and we love it, but at one point you want to be small, so you're working
we didn't
towards
say
that.
We're in this size.
You just said that.
Well, no. I said when I moved out here, it's cool.
Well, I'm just
when I moved out here.
Hold on, missing follicles.
When I moved out,
you know what? Just because I talk like a man, I'm sorry. Not like another guy. I make a statement.
Philadelphia, here he comes.
You got the I'm sorry part right.
When I moved out here, I said how big I was. I didn't allow Hollywood to tell me, to lose weight. I didn't lose weight because of Hollywood. I was dancing, working out, eating better, eating right. Because back home, it's okay. I'm Haitian, the island culture. We eat, we eat rich food. So it wasn't an issue until I got to LA. And, I'm, seeing certain things. My lifestyle changed. So my lifestyle changing made my body size change. So I didn't lose weight to get a certain gig or to do this or to do that. I'm just happening to be more active than I was before. So it wasn't, I'm not leaving anybody. I'm still setting a foundation for younger girls, just like Monique, Queen Latifah, Gabrielle Sabita, like they're setting the foundations for girls, for girls like us.
Yeah.
But I have a question.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, I do too.
I disagree.
I have a question because you said many times that Hollywood is putting the pressures on you, or the pressures of Hollywood. Can I get my question now? Thank you so much. I have my thing about that. I don't think Hollywood is putting the pressure on anybody. Hollywood has a type that sells that for movies and this, that, and the third. No one has ever. Hattie McDaniels was the first black person to win an Oscar. She was a plus size woman. No one has ever said that you have to look like this and have to look like that. But when you come to Hollywood, they said if you want to be in here, you have to look like this. Now, what you guys do as dancing or whatever your situation may be, no one is putting pressures on you to look that way. What I'm trying to get to is like, why do people come to Hollywood and be frustrated or so easy to reject the qualifications that Hollywood has?
I'll tell you what that is. One second.
You can't, because these are full figure women.
But because you're saying it wrong, John. What it is?
How am I wrong?
I'm going to tell you. Shut up. Just like you just said. Shut up. What happens is, let's say someone is big when they get here and they're singing or whatever they may be doing. Someone says, someone will go to them and go, look, if you want to get to this category, you want to start selling your records, you need to lose weight. You need to do this, that, and the other. And that's what they mean by Hollywood is saying certain things. It's not like they walk up to the door and go, now Hollywood ain't letting y'all in. No, sometimes you get through the door, and then once you get through, it's like, okay, cool, you in, but if you want to get this or you want to get this role, yeah, Hattie McDaniel played she always played a maid. She never was a leading role in any movie. She
Now, I
played
shut
a
it up
maid.
for all that bullshit. You want me to shut up?
It's a lot of drive-thrus in Hollywood.
Well,
No,
Hattie
my
McDaniel
thing
did
is-
have a leading role in Beulah in TV.
Yes, she did.
But she still played.
But it's look just like
Mama.
Would you rather play
I
a
think they
maid or
just
be
need
a
to
maid?
start showing more heavyset women who are sizes 8
Why-
and larger,
but
because
why?
most of America is 50% of America,
That's
51,
right.
52% is a size 14 and larger. That's a fact in America. So I think if they start showing more people that way, we will be embraced
No,
more.
it's not
Yeah.
attractive.
Watch your tone,
Not
like-
attractive
How is
to
it
look
not
at.
attractive? Just to you, maybe
Naked,
like
it is
other
not.
people.
Naked, it
That's
is
your
not.
personal preference.
I don't care.
That's your
I don't
personal
care.
preference.
You
Like, why
naked.
should your personal preference dictate the whole world? Like
I'm
you
just saying the
But
math.
I'm
That's
telling
Louis
you.
Dix.
I'm just
Well,
letting
I'm
you. That's
telling
your
you.
personal. That's
can
your
have all the
personal
attitude
thing.
you want.
What?
You know what's funny? It is true. Most of America is a larger size, but even they must be the ones creating the demand for the small size, which is hypocritical because Hollywood's catering to what they want. So it's like there's some self-esteem issues in our country. Because if big women are saying, I don't want to see big women on TV, and they're not supporting it, then there's something that needs to be done about that. You know what I mean? It
Right.
doesn't seem like that doesn't get supported on a mainstream way.
I like that, Claudia. I like
No,
that.
I think like when you're casting videos and you're casting the movies, like there's a formula that they already set it. Like just with female MCs, like they already set that like blueprint. Like you must be light skinned, you must be this, size or whatever the case might be. Then you have the Queen Latifahs that change that. Like you just need that opportunity to change it. Like they're not giving us the roles. When I'm going out for auditions, the role is not, leading lady to be, Idris Elba's wife. It's, the supporting actress or something like that. That's what they think sells. But if you put it out there, why would we get a standing ovation if they didn't support us? Like they loved what we do. We don't get negative
You must be
feedback.
good.
Exactly. So it's not, don't judge me by my appearance, like judge me by my talent. And if we're bringing it, then that's what it is. Like you're not even giving us the chance to show you because you already have this stereotype, this stigma that, she can't do this, she can't do that because of her size.
Do you think
I don't think people is doing that. I don't think
do,
why can't
Speedy.
What? If Jay-Z came out and said, okay, hey,
How
we
can
want
you
to
speak
sign
for
you
the
just
women? I don't get that. How can you speak for the ladies?
Well,
let the ladies speak.
Because you are stupid.
Yeah, you're right. So speak for the ladies, Speedy. Let's hear it.
You stupid.
Let's hear you.
Go ahead. She was speaking. You stupid.
Well, I'll ask you guys a question. Do you think things have changed
fat.
from before till now? Because I actually personally feel like I've definitely have seen more and more, especially women in the media that are larger. Like before, you would see none. It would be none of it. You're totally right. It would just be like the maid or whatever. But now you see more and more mainstream women that are winning awards. That are Gabby Sidibe is on the cover of Elle magazine.
Right.
I actually don't approve of that picture. I think they're
Which is showing that they do accept
well,
her.
I think they're putting her out there to totally clown her, but that's my personal opinion because they could have done a much better job with it.
Exactly.
But
How was they clowning her if they nominated her for an Oscar? How was they clowning
the
her?
cover of the magazine. When you see the cover of the magazine,
I
call me.
saw the picture.
Right.
How was they clowning
Like
her?
that's why it's called the evolution of curves, because we show how curves have evolved. Because back in the days, like we were considered beautiful, considered opulent. Like you'd have the Marilyn Monroe's who was a size 12, 14 back then. What's her name? the first plus size Emmy. Emmy was the first plus size supermodel. Like this was what was going on in the 50s, 40s, 60s, and then the Twiggy era came up, and it was all over.
Right.
So now we're back. So that's the whole evolution of curves. How curves are evolving.
I really thought the Dove campaign was good, where they had the plus size women, but there was a lot of backlash because of that ad campaign. People were actually complaining about the billboards that were up, which I thought were absolutely beautiful. But
But what's the difference between a billboard like that and then when I'm on Sunset, I see a girl riding a bull selling a burger? Like, that's offensive to me, because if you want to sell something, why does this girl in a bikini-clad, you know, she's in a bikini-clad body trying to sell something that, but
it's a sad,
you're forcing that on me. The media, like, all I see is that. If you would put different images, then people would buy into it.
But sex sales.
So they're saying a skinny naked woman is beautiful, but a plus size, a larger, scantily clad woman is not attractive, and that's why there was pushback, I think, it's a negative thing.
But she said she saw the burger, so
no, I'm just saying it didn't work. Because I didn't go to cars.
You saw the burger.
No, but it didn't work.
Girl, look at that burger.
And you said, what a burger.
Do you think it would have been more offensive if the girl was big eating the burger on the billboard?
Because then I would have thought it was a joke. Yeah, because it's
so
all
how do
that,
you win?
You can't do it. Sell a burger just by it's good.
You gotta have somebody that's selling.
You don't need Paris Hilton riding a bull for Burger King. Like, it doesn't make sense. Just do a regular commercial.
You just gonna have a burger as a commercial, just a burger sitting there.
A family going out to Burger King and just eating. You don't have to, like, what does that say about America? Like, it just take those images to make you buy into something. Like, just change up the style, change up how things should be.
So
like
a skinny woman, you said that they shouldn't have selling a burger, a skinny girl in a bikini. But if you had a big girl, you would think it's offensive. So how do you win? What do we do?
Have both
change up your marketing and branding strategy.
There's only two type of people.
There's a middle person.
Or the chunky girl?
Whatever you want to call it.
I love, one of the things I do love about the younger generation is how you guys, go for what you want. One of the things I love to tell you young people out there is that because you're all under 25 and your opinions are strong, but they're not as well thought out, and then you haven't added life to them because you all want something a certain way. But this is America in life. You say you'd rather have the young lady on there that's offensive to you to have the skinny girl.
No,
but yet you did. You said that.
I said I don't want none of that. Like, you don't need to sell. You don't need to show a body to sell a food item. Like, just change up your branding and marketing.
But see, that's what I'm saying. You're asking the world that's been doing this for over 75 years to change to your 25-year-old.
Actually, no. I'm just saying, embrace us. We're creating a lane for us. I'm not asking you to change anything, but when we come out there, don't disrespect us. Don't force your views and your opinions on on us.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not disrespect. It's just our opinions. But
it's still disrespecful.
How is it?
Because your personal opinion is disrespectful. I didn't ask you to tell me if you're attracted to a plus size woman or not. That's irrelevant. We're dancers. We're putting on a show. We're raising money for Haiti. That's it. We're on tour modeling and dancing and showing plus size women in a positive light for a good cause. So it shouldn't be about what you're attracted to. It has nothing. One has nothing to do with the other.
Here it is.
One has nothing to do with the other.
No, wait a minute, young lady. Listen, if I pay to go in to see this event,
you came to see a plus size.
No. Listen
to me. You didn't come to see anybody in a bikini suit or anything.
Get off
like
her John, Lewis. Get off her John.
Okay, I totally disagree with you.
Yo, we have a caller. What? We have my man Dwayne from Pennsylvania calling in.
What's up, Dwayne?
What's up, Dwayne?
Hey, good evening, everybody. How y'all doing?
How you
doing?
Good
evening, brother.
Hey.
Very good.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Thank you for the call.
No problem. I'm looking at the Year of Curves website. Beautiful.
Thank you.
I say to the women, do what you do. Pay Louis Dix no mind. And Louis, when I see you tomorrow in Philadelphia, I will definitely let the Foxxhole know how good or bad you did on tomorrow. But anyway.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You know what, Dwayne? I really, I appreciate the fact that you're going to be there. And you know what? Stop by to say hello, and I'll make sure I walk right by you. Please. No, I'm kidding, Dwayne.
Yeah, we got a.
Thank you for the phone call, man.
Thank you for the phone call, Dwayne. We got another phone call from New Jersey. We got Sherry. What's up, Sherry?
Hey, y'all. How you doing?
Hey.
Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Sherry.
Hello.
I just want to make a comment. I'm a lady of a certain age, and I was a certain pound, let's say 349 back in 07. I got it cut off. I went and had the surgery. I went and chopped. Everything looks right now. So I'm trying to figure out what these young ladies are talking about, because eventually, I don't care what they say, they are going to submit. They're going to lose that weight.
No, we're not. Like something like in your personal life, you felt like you had to go under the knife and go get go get surgery. For me, I would have just done it the natural way, eat right, diet, properly, and lose the weight. That was your choice. You succumb to that. You succumb to the pressure. You probably felt like you would be much prettier at a smaller size. No, we're built. I was made in this frame, and I appreciate how I look now. Yes, I'm a work in progress. I can always be better. Anybody, Claudia can always do something to enhance herself.
Impossible.
Anybody.
Yeah, no way.
I know she's gorgeous.
No,
don't get it twisted. But she's not perfect. Like there's always room for improvement on everybody's. Whatever. So that was on you. That was your personal choice. That makes you happy. That wouldn't make me happy to go under the knife.
And I want to say, you for the listeners, don't be confused. They're not obese. They're not. They don't
they're
look,
beautiful
they don't
women.
Look, they don't. They're not. They're thick women, and they are beautiful women. I will say, all three of you. So the fact that you're getting out there, and I asked you the question for a reason earlier about the dancing industry, because I know friends that are dancers, and especially it's notorious in like ballet. There's definitely, you can't be like my size if you get into ballet. It's ridiculous. The fact that you guys went into an industry, that off the bat doesn't embrace your type, and you're doing it anyways, that says a lot about you. So you are doing what you can do to start to try to change that. So you're doing your work. So just keep doing that.
It just takes a lot of confidence. It takes a lot of confidence.
Right, girl. We got it, girl.
It takes a lot of confidence.
For sure.
When I was a teenager, all my friends, my best friends were skinny. So I had a lot of self-esteem issues, but it took me, late teens, early 20s to really embrace who I was and embrace the fact that I was beautiful, even though I didn't look like them and I wasn't sized like them. And when you do, that's the most attractive thing in the world to me. I think if you have confidence and you carry yourself in that way, that's the most attractive thing. So
and hygiene.
That's true.
And hygiene.
We have another phone call from the ATL. We got Jay on the phone. What's up, Jay?
Go to the show.
Yeah. Yo, what's good, Foxxhole? How y'all feel?
We good.
Chilling. What's up, boy?
Hey.
Yo, that's what it is. Yo, check it out. First of all, I just want to say, Louis Dix went in on them girls when they first got in the studio. Then he tried to make the serious points later. But I had to commend him. It was funny as hell. Louis, you have not made me laugh since that Robert Townsend special in the 80s. So you win.
Philadelphia, here he comes. One night only. One night only.
That's
you gotta give it up. You gotta give it up. Secondly, on a serious note about these ladies.
Hysterical.
On a serious note about these ladies, I'm a man that likes all women. I can see beauty in all women. I like thick women. I like thin women. It's all love. I just want to ask a real quick question, ladies. Are you finding that your audience is actually appreciating the fact that you guys are doing this, or are there people that are there that are kind of like laughing at the fact that you guys are overweight and attempting to dance?
Never. I get emails all the time from a show like we inspire women like of all sizes. Like Sandy, we appreciate what you're doing. You're inspiring me to go out and follow my dreams, because we're showing them that it doesn't matter your age, size, whatever. It's never too late to go after yours and go after what people are saying. So we get positive feedback. We still get the Louis Dix type people once in a while.
Philadelphia,
but they'll say like it's a health issue. It's all about the approach. It's all on the approach. And you want us to lose weight? Do not say, oh, you're obese, you have to lose weight.
Right.
No, it's a concern. Like my godmother said, Sandy, I'm concerned about your health. What are we going to do about it? So it's all about how you approach people. Right. If you, like in the beginning, you want to attack us on our weight, we're just going to look at you and keep it moving. Next topic. Right. Nobody comes up to me, fat girl, fat girl. Right, girl. I don't carry myself like that. Like, you're not going to do that. And then if you do, we're going to go back and forth.
Right.
Shout out to Port-au-Prince.
Thank you, 80.
We got another. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to chime in on that?
I was just saying we've received amazingly positive feedback, but I just want to say, if it wasn't for people going out for their dreams, no matter what they look like, there wouldn't be a Queen Latifah, a Monique, you know,
Missy Elliott.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to start somewhere, and you know,
and Missy Elliott sells millions. You just
Yeah.
saw that special. My Mic Sounds Nice. Like she came out big and dancing and singing and rapping.
But speaking of Monique, our next phone call from Baltimore is Monique. Maybe not that one, but her name is
Monique from Taco Bell.
Yeah, what's going on, Monique?
Hi, how's everybody?
Hey, what's up, love?
Hey.
This is my first time calling, and I was just, just listening, and I just wanted to commend the young ladies for what they're trying to do, and also appreciating themselves. You know, the fact that you appreciate yourself is a wonderful thing. And again, I wanted to reiterate, as far as the young ladies that are out there that are pretty heavy, you know, they need that. They need to hear and see positive reinforcement. And as far as Lewis Dick, damn, Lewis, you were going at them hard. I mean, I kind of detect a note of, I don't know, disdain, and not for just heavy women, for like kind of women and chicks, kind of like a raging bitch queen thing you got going on.
Well, you know what?
I don't understand. I mean, that's my opinion, just like it was your opinion.
Right, Monique. You know what? I hear what you're saying, Monique, but what I'm finding out is that a lot of people, women are protected, and they should be, by society. So whenever someone has an opinion that's not in just with everyone else, he's attacking them. And I mean, it's fine. I've gotten over the fact of how I am. I know my heart and I know my soul. So when I state something, I've given it thought, and that's how I feel. And you know what? And you know what? And it's my opinion.
I didn't feel attacked.
And you know what? That's what I'm saying. And so the thing is, I'm a heterosexual male.
And
I go all the way back to where men actually, when they spoke in complete sentences. That's how they felt. If they were wrong, they said they were wrong, but they stood up for themselves. All these little wishy-washy punks that now running around here on one side, they with you because they say something. Well, that's them. Okay, so I respect you, and you can go do something.
Monique, Lewis will be in Philadelphia this weekend. He has 11 tickets sold.
Tickets on sale now. Tickets on sale.
We got another.
I love those girls.
We got another phone call from California. We got Pierre on the line. What's up, Pierre?
What's going on, Foxxhole? How y'all doing, man?
What's up, Playboy? How you feel?
Nothing much, man. I just wanted to comment. First of all, I want to say congratulations to the ladies of Evolution of Curves.
Right.
I kind of stand with Poetess. I believe that you should love your body and respect your body for what it is, but at the same time, let's also deliver the message to the young ladies out there that, health is first because we have to live long. But at the same time, to the woman that called and said because she went under the knife that y'all should too, and one day y'all will, just like you said, don't listen to her, because that's the problem with America. Ladies feel like, Hollywood, everybody's skinny. You know what? The people that break the status quo and do what no one else is doing, those are the people that are remembered forever. Keep doing what you're doing. Foxxhole, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I'm going to keep listening, and I'm out.
Thank you, man.
Who was that?
That's Pierre from California.
Pierre.
But also, we embrace our curves, but we embrace health too. Like that's the whole Catch Foundation, and just eating right and exercise. Like
you're
we
dancing,
do that
you're not
as
just
well.
sitting around gaining weight. You're dancing, you're exercising.
Right.
And I know we're going to take a quick break. I wanted to make sure I threw out there that I will be having a competition for the most beautiful full-figure woman.
Oh, so that's what. Yeah, I got you.
So we're going to be doing that.
And you're going to come in third this year.
Give it up for the dancing bear.
I don't know about the dancing. We're going to give out that information later.
Before we do, we want the young ladies to get their website out one more time.
www.eofcurves.com or onechanceentertainment.com.
And we want to thank you, ladies, for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
And we hope that your whole tour, I Godspeed your whole tour and all your endeavors. I like what you're doing. And may you be very, very successful. And God bless you. If I'm out in Atlanta, I'm going to come get a free.
Yeah, me too.
We're building houses in Haiti. That's all we want to do.
Can you build a house here? We need a house here.
They need the house in Haiti.
It don't cost much for a tin roof. We're going to take a break and come right back to the Foxxhole. Sirius 106, XM 149, the Foxxhole. Yo, we're live back at the Foxxhole.
Is that what it is, Johnny Mack?
The Foxxhole live. I love the Foxxhole. I love it. That was a great topic, a great segment. I appreciate you voicing your opinion, Louis Dix.
Hey,
right or wrong,
that
but
was
you stuck
me
by it.
about them in.
Evaluation dance team.
I'm not going to even get into
naturally.
I'm not going to even get into that.
Really?
We're going to get into
we're
going to get into Lou Dix right quick with the BMW.
We're going to get into him.
Hey, shout out to all my people in Philly who are going to be coming out to the show. I will not be driving up in my BMW, but My boy Peanut has a BMW, so we're going to be riding in his BMW.
You just going to have a racing glove.
No,
Peanut, Paul, and Boogie.
Peanut, Paul, and Boogie, and Fred, and Fat Paul, all of them be out to the show, and we're going to be rolling up in my BMW, and thank you. Fat Paul, that's his name.
You mean plus size Paul?
Yeah, plus size Paul.
Curvaceous Paul.
Evolution Paul.
Let me get an Paul. Hey, BMW of North America, thank you so much for getting me around in my BMW 5 Series Gran Turismo. Listen, on a serious tip, man, you cannot beat the details on this car, right? The outstanding craftsmanship inside the BMW 5 Series are second to none. The Foxxhole family, I thank you all for allowing me to drive my BMW. And you know what, Speedy? I have not taken
It is a nice car, Lou.
I have not taken Speedy for a ride.
And you're not.
Speedy, you want to go anywhere with me?
I wouldn't let Speedy in my car.
Why?
Why not? Oh, he talks on the phone.
There's a weight limit. No.
Oh,
wow.
my BMW shots could
kidding.
handle. Johnny Mack, will you go somewhere with me?
Not really, Lou Dix.
Why do you have to beg them to go with you? Find some new friends, Louis.
Nah, Lou Dix is my man. I respect Lou Dix. He's a great pitcher. He strikes out every game. Other than that, you know what I'm saying?
Dwight couldn't.
You know what?
Sammy Soda.
Claudia, you want to go somewhere with me in my BMW?
Whoa.
No, I want to talk about backstabbers, though.
Hysterical. Shouts out to the OJs.
You know what, Claudia? Let's just get right to it. Cause
should.
It's, you know, I was going to let Poetess introduce it, but since you did.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. But go, Claudia, you go right ahead.
Well, we were just talking before the show about backstabbers, and it seems that...
Oh, we was doing show rehearsal, right?
Yeah, and that's when the backstabber topic came up.
So what do you mean by backstabbing? What do you mean?
You know when you're under the impression that someone has your... You got Tourette.
No, that's called self-stabbing.
But, you know, it's always a big disappointment. It kind of rocks your world to find out that someone you think is a friend really has malice behind your back.
So
have you ever been that kind of friend?
Can only a friend backstab someone?
Yeah, I think so. I think once you give someone the power of being your friend, they also have a lot of power in your life to hurt your feelings. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this, Speedy. Name an incident where either you have backstabbed someone or someone. It's a question.
Oh, okay.
Either you have backstabbed someone or there's someone backstabbed you.
Or he stabbed a fat back.
No, they just left.
Oh, Johnny Mack.
Now, I'm not going to let you talk about my girls.
Hey,
like
the
that,
first thing when that nigga said the cake is failed.
8772-106-106 is the number to call into.
Whatever you can have a whole roast in your throat, you're fat.
Oh my God, Johnny Mack.
Okay, so someone ever backstabbed on you, Speedy?
Just take the string off of it.
I think in this business it happens all the time, but I think as fellas, it should be. If there is a rule, there's a written rule.
There is a rule.
Now, don't get me wrong. If I got my number one girl, get at that. That's you. Have that.
Whoa, what?
Let's talk about a specific incident, backstabbing over a
No. You said if you got a number one girl, I can get at that, or don't get at that.
Don't get at that.
Right.
All the other ones, go and get it.
I don't.
Those glasses are not making you smart, Speedy. Take them off.
Well, he got him at Rite Aid.
You almost look like E40, but you E39 right there.
That's a TDP joke.
You know what? You know what, Speedy?
He stabbed you in the back.
I beg to differ.
What?
I beg to differ. Like, if I got a girl, you know, and I say I got several girls, I think my homies, my friends, my boys should not holler at any one of my female friends, period. I don't think that your friend should even have eyes or look, because that's what started a lot of division.
But
because if you stab me in the back over my lesser girl,
what would you do?
There it is. Yeah. There it is. Right.
And
there.
ladies, I know now with that movie that came out was with Queen Latifah. She pretty much they switched off on one man, and one ended up marrying the one. Would you guys do that?
What movie was that?
Just Friends.
Car Wash.
Just Right. You mean?
Just right. I'm sorry. Just Right.
I didn't see that one.
And it well in the
that's
movie.
The sequel to Just Friends. It's
Just Right. In the movie itself, Queen's best friend, kind of sister like, starts dating one guy.
Uh-huh.
They fall out. Queen starts dating him. They fall back out. He goes back to the original girl. Then he goes, "No, I don't want this. I want Queen." And Queen marries him.
But
double dipped.
Pretty much.
Let me ask you this, Speedy. Does it always have to be a woman? Like
well, usually, I'm saying women usually accept it. Women,
it could be on a professional level. Somebody can take your job, dirty Mac you, and take your job. I mean, it could be on different levels.
Yeah,
right. Lou Dix?
I think the worst is when someone you trust. No, when you're doing bad or you're going through something and you tell somebody, and then the next thing you know, they're sharing it to make themselves look better than you, and then you hear it. To me, that's the lowest.
Like crying in the shower.
Well, you know,
Like
shut up. You know, it's just like, well, like I think also like I got backstabbed. The worst was when my ex backstabbed me.
Wow.
Because
That
I feel.
again?
Well, no, I just think that was the ultimate backstabbing because you cost our family money and et cetera, and you just could have told us.
Let me ask you this.
Backstabbing.
Is it backstabbing only when you find out? So what if I backstab you and you don't find, like I backstab you, you don't get the job? You know, next thing you know, I show up in Philly and I'm doing a hot 35 minutes.
One night only.
And you never find out, like, hey, look, we don't need you right now. So is it only backstabbing? And is the backstabbing wrong, or is the person? I want to dig into the person that does
the entity.
The like you said, malice. Malice is the intent waiting for the opportunity to do wrong. Like, yeah, I can't. Ooh, Claudia, she better not do me like that. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. I'm gonna tell all her business.
Right.
That's malice. When you waiting for the opportunity to do evil. So what kind of person is that? Is that still your friend? Will you still confide in that friend?
Well, if you don't find out about it, then you'll probably continue to give them weapons to use back against you. I know I'm guilty of that. I tell everybody way too much. I give them
On
all.
Twitter.
And,
Facebook.
you know, so you know what? You're right. Twitter, Facebook, MySpace. I pick up the phone. I tell my friends. I express things. I tell them what's happening to me.
You do
and
that, Claudia.
I do that. And because I feel like the person that I am, I expect people to be the same way. And it's been a difficult lesson I've had to learn over the last year.
But hold on for a second. And people call in for this topic, 877-210-6106. I'm not talking bad about you, but I don't think that is backstabbing, because if it was something hot and heavy in your life that you couldn't keep it as a secret and you tell it to me, what makes you think I can keep it?
Well,
it's your secret and you couldn't keep it. How can I?
I think it's more of them using that against her down the line. Like if she says something that they'll later on said, well, you did this or you did that, you did this, so they'll use it against they'll use it against her down the line.
3 months.
No, backstabbing is like they'll smile in your face, act like they're your friend, and then go behind your back, just like the song is saying, and just do some messed up stuff.
Have someone ever backstab on you? Have you ever did any backstabbing?
I'm sure they have, but you know what? I don't keep it in my memory. I just move on, and if they're not
that's the weed.
good in my life, I just leave them alone. I don't hold on to none of that.
Have you ever backstabbed someone?
I probably have at some point in my life. I'm not an angel. I'm not perfect.
I found out.
I'm sure I have.
Wow, you ain't a bus driver either, bro.
I found out recently.
I don't want you to crash my man. What about you, TDP? How you feel about backstabbing and dirty macking?
I feel it's a great song. People do it. I can't control it, so there it is.
Anybody ever backstab you?
Yeah, of course.
Like 4 T-shirts he got on.
They told you the pack of 5 was a pack of 4.
No, I can count. Stop that. I can count.
I think women do it more than men.
I don't.
I do.
I don't.
I do. I think women are much, because they catty and they talk and they tell each other business a lot.
So do men.
So you do it double.
I found out recently there was a girl that I was like telling a lot of my stuff to. You know, I was like telling her like intimate details about a relationship. And she never said a peep. She just was like a concerned friend, like listening, like, really? Wow, I could never believe. I found out later on the whole time she was sleeping with a man.
Poetess.
Wow.
But she still doesn't know that I know.
Hey,
Poetess.
I'm sorry.
Is that amazing?
Yeah,
wow. So when you were talking about the things he liked, she just wrote them down.
No, she was like,
no, he don't like that.
I just don't understand the kind of person that can listen to all that and take it in and not flinch and not even blink. Like, you have to, the control you have to have. That's the one I don't want around me, because you have extreme control and you can do evil things.
It's called the female.
But Claudia, did you not think, as you was telling this person your intimate secrets, that if you didn't tell her your intimate secrets, she would have no reason to tell the other person?
No.
So the flaw lies within you.
No.
She thought she was cool.
I wasn't listen, it wasn't a secret that I didn't want her to tell. I'm just saying the whole time she was messing with him too and never let on. So I don't have a problem with her telling
Maybe that was her man and you was messing with him.
No, it's not the case.
You do get confused on who you're with.
I've never.
Is he my husband? Is he not?
I've never dated a man that I knew had a woman. Never in my life. Never consciously dated a man that I knew had a girlfriend. I've never been consciously the other woman ever in my life.
Well, you do drink a lot.
I do.
I have a question for Speedy because you know you're in the business and you do a lot of stand up and things like this. Has somebody ever snaked you out of a job?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Would you care to share?
Yes,
one or two?
I do. I'll share that story with you. I have several of them, but the main one, I was supposed to go on tour with Luther. Had
Impossible.
I had a 20-city tour with Luther.
Luther Campbell.
Had a 20-city tour with Luther Vandross.
The Gay and Gap tour.
And I had my seat on the bus and everything, and somebody, I ain't going to say who it was.
Is he in this room?
It could be in this room. It could be a flower. I don't know who it was. Well, someone called the tour.
Real man to say who it was.
He'll be in Philadelphia this weekend. one night only.
Tickets on sale now.
Someone
called the tour manager and said, well, the guy you're going to hire has been to jail. And if you hire him or put him to open up the show,
Johnny Mack.
we're gonna call the different venues and let them know.
Who was it?
So the tour manager said, "Hey man, this was going on, but don't worry about it. You can still do the tour."
Lewis.
Did you do the tour?
It was $1,500 a show. Get ready. 2 weeks out before, they send the people another email saying, "Yo, if you send him back out, this is what we're gonna do." So
You lost a job?
But you did go to jail. It wasn't they lied on you.
No, that wasn't me.
Vincent Cook got the actual
Vincent
deal.
Cook.
Wow.
Was he behind that?
I don't know.
DC. Shouts out to DC.
I never said you, Lewis.
No, it did it afterwards.
Claudia?
Everybody knew that story. It was me. It was me.
Claudia, you're a professional model.
I never said you did.
And you
I know. I remember.
Because I know
model.
You a professional model. I remember one time you was on The Price is Right.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Get into that.
With old girl?
Yeah.
So there was this girl that she moved out here. She wanted to be in pageants. She was a lot. She could have been in the Evolution of Curve show herself, actually. And she said that. Remember, she said she met me in pageants.
Yeah.
And Johnny Mack says impossible. So, anyways, someone introduced me and said, you know what? I think Claudia, you can show her the ropes in the business. So she moved out to LA. Didn't know a soul. I took her around, helped her find an apartment, helped her get an agent, pictures, everything. Here's where you get your hair done. I did everything. An audition came up for The Price is Right. They only have one black model at a time, but they were just auditioning people. That's something they do every few months, just make people nervous, kind of like how they do here sometimes. But anyways, it's just like
shouts out to Bumpy.
I was say shout out to Double D.
Yeah, exactly. That's another story. But anyways, they had this audition and she got brought in. There's no way she'll ever be considered to be on that show. She's way too large for that show. They like really petite women.
She was pretty though.
She had a very pretty face.
Right.
In a small ways, but she was too big for The Price is Right. Anyways, She went in for the audition. They just humored her and said, "Oh, you did pretty, whatever. You did a good job." She came home to me. She goes, "I went for The Price is Right. They did like me, and I know you looked out for me a lot, and if I do get it, it will be uncomfortable."
So is that backstabbing or that's an opportunist?
No, that wasn't backstabbing to me, but her attitude shocked me, and I feel like she had the potential to be a backstabber because the oh well thing, I don't think that would have sat well with me.
But you drove her to the audition. What else is she supposed to do?
No, I didn't drive her to the audition. I didn't even tell her to go.
He rolled her. She
went
her.
behind
I think she was trying to get to the right Cerrone.
But there's a backstory to it. Later on, she became a pigeon, and everything went well.
You'll be in Philadelphia this weekend.
You got a story?
You got a story, Johnny?
I know
you know what? I really don't know.
But for what? With women? How about with men trying to take
dope dealers?
I did have a
prison
soap, but here's my thing.
Those are my cigarettes.
Here's my thing is that
She said those are my cigarettes.
I go along with Poetess. I don't even know if you are hating on me or backstabbing me because I keep my eye on the prize. My prize is getting that job, going on that tour, or whatever the case may be. I mean, when I first started going out on
hooked you up.
You have a story.
Speedy hooked me up. When my first time I went on tour with Jamie Foxx. Speedy gave me that gig, and then so I started going out with Foxx, and comedians were saying, and the only reason you got that job is because you're Jamie Foxx's boy. I'm like, and
they still say that, John.
What's wrong with that?
You know what I tell them?
What's the problem with
that? I said,
that?
you need a Jamie Foxx in your life. That's what I tell them.
Right.
Well, Johnny Mack, remember you had someone, you were doing well, kind of, and somebody broke into your place and stole your rent money.
That's not backstabbing, that's called stealing.
Well, that's kind of, that was someone else.
I did give him a 2-piece without the biscuit. He did get 2-piece in the middle of La Cienega.
Remember that time you was getting your hair done and the dude jumped in the dryer before you did? Beat you, Johnny Mack.
Hey, Johnny.
Okay, somebody said G-thing. That's hysterical.
Okay. I know we're talking about but I know we're going to be leaving. I want to say this. I'm so excited.
Oh, my God.
Okay, because you all know my son's an athlete, and he plays football.
No, he's not.
Well, I'm just excited. They lost last week, 47-16 to Venice.
God damn.
And
to Venice?
Yeah,
to
to
a bunch
Venice.
to a bunch of airbrushers?
No, they
Which
lost.
cheerleader was he?
But no, he wasn't a
Are you
cheerleader.
bragging about this?
He had over 100 yards, and he scored a touchdown. Catching.
The touchdown.
In Madden?
So what did that got to do with backstabbing?
Well, because nobody backstabbed him, and he did well.
I'm gonna backstab and get you
He'll
out
be
the
in
Foxxhole.
Philadelphia this weekend.
All tickets are on sale.
I was just a proud parent trying to get
No,
that in.
I appreciate that, Lewis.
On that note, you know, the show is coming to an end.
Yeah, it is.
We have someone that was
MIC.
someone that was near and dear to us. You know what I'm saying? Marvin Sapp.
Yeah.
A great gospel singer.
True
he
that.
came down and we interviewed him at the BET
Awards.
Backstage Awards, and Miss Linda Sapp, you know, she passed. Go ahead, Poetess. She
Respect.
passed away.
Well, his wife and manager, Melinda Sapp, succumbed to cancer. She
Right.
was battling cancer.
Right.
Colon cancer, that.
Right, and this guy, man, if you know anything about the guy's a great gospel
Cool as a
singer.
fan.
Yeah. You can hear the God in his voice, and you can see the God in his eyes. The man really stands up for and sings for what he believes in and his faith, and saying you couldn't touch his faith, and even though we was telling jokes about him, how he just stayed fast. And I talked to the man on the side after the interview, and his conviction toward Christ and his Savior, you know, and it didn't bring tears to my eyes, but I felt so good talking to this young man. How he believed in he said, I don't write songs to sell. I write songs about my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ on how I feel about him.
He said that.
And when you listen to his songs, because I'm a big gospel music fan.
Yes, you
I
are.
believe in the old school gospel. I don't want nobody to jump and stomp or whatever. I believe my mother's favorite song was Silver and Gold, and I listened to the words, and I listened to Marvin Sapp's words, and of the song that he sung.
Never could have made it.
That's a
Man,
beautiful
did
song.
And his wife inspired.
I'm getting
a lot of
emotional.
the
Did you hear
stuff he did.
the words that he's in the song? Never could have made it.
Beautiful.
How certain things happen in his life, and if Christ wasn't with him and Christ wasn't in his life, he's saying that he never would have made
I
it.
totally feel that song.
And,
I totally
and
feel
on this network, you know, along with the Foxxhole, which I listen to almost every day, the gospel channel they have on there, because there's no commercials. You put that on when you wake up in the morning. Trust me, your day gonna be really fun.
It's a beautiful song. Go ahead, Claudia.
I just want to say when I worked on The Price is Right, Rod Roddy, he died of colon cancer, and my grandmother in Italy, she also died of colon cancer, and I would like people to get out there and get tested. That's something that if it's detected early enough, they can do something about it. You know, by the time most people find out they have it, it's usually huge and it's out of control. So young people, get out there and don't think you're too young to start getting tested and get checked for cancer. So just get out there and get tested.
And also, too, Fox has a foundation that we're going to be doing comics against cancer.
Right.
So we're going to be putting that together, and we're going to be giving you guys information
Would
on
that be
that.
Jamie Foxx?
Yes.
Okay.
I said
And
Fox.
7
Hey,
years.
now let me ask you this, Speedy. I know you're part of that. Can we make this out? I can say it's a theme song. You know, for when we go out, can we make that part of the cancer foundation?
Yes.
Can we make that part?
Yes. So you'll be able to come to one of the shows we go on the road.
We're about to play this song on the way out, and I want you in your cars and your trucks, or you at your
Turn it
crib,
up.
whatever. I just want you to listen to the words. Listen to the words and how he expressed himself.
Get inspired.
And thank you. There you go. And get inspired by the words. Life is more than rapping and jumping and partying and what clothes you got on and what car you driving.
What girl you with?
And what girl that you with. You gotta listen sometimes. And these words would inspire you to be a better human being, to love and respect your people, your brothers and your sisters and your mothers and your fathers and your children. And we're gonna get into it.
Yeah, shout out to my mom. 7 years, lymphoma in remission.
There it is.
God
There
bless.
you go.
That's
Claudia.
right.
I just wanted to piggyback off what you were saying. You know, we joke around a lot, we throw a lot of jabs, but we love each other, and life is short, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of times we make a big deal out of little things, materialistic things, stupid beasts, whatever. But, you know, show love to the people that you care about in your life, and life can really be short, and I just think we need to appreciate the time we do have here on this earth because it is short.
And that's it. That's the Foxxhole, Sirius 106,
Love you all.
XM 149. We're going to go out with Marvin Sapp.
I'm depressed.
Never should have made it.
Hey, you never could have.